Hello everyone and welcome to the live streaming. So I would please everyone if you can guys use the live chat and confirm that everything works fine, so I will know that we launch the stream properly. Just use the chat please and type yes if you can hear and see me. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much for all those confirmations. Very good. Okay. Well, I did play a little bit with that layout, so that's why we have now the fresh stream layout. That's why I'm asking if everything works properly. So thank you very much everyone for the confirmation. Okay, so hi everyone and welcome to the live webinar. So today we will talk about the things that you have to define if you want to become a professional trader, because today I have a really good lesson with my traders, with GL and Nederco, and we've been discussing about setting the rules for the successful trading. And as I can see that mostly you guys are struggling, that you didn't define basically 4 very important things in becoming a professional trader. Okay, so what was really important over there was that people don't define it properly, and then they are taking trades randomly. So you're entering the trades randomly, with sometimes based on feeling. Okay, you enter it because you like the setup and you don't enter it because of the rule. Okay, but let me just switch to the example. Okay, so here it is. This is the example that I'm trying to share with you. So what you will have to do if you would love to build and become a professional trader. Okay, so you have to well define your entry, how you will be entering the market. Okay, are you entering based on some indicators? Are you entering based on structure? What are your confirmation? Are you waiting for some candles or whatever you do? Okay, so you have to write there everything into details. So that has to be well defined. Why? Because always when you will be opening your trade, you should not have a different entry. So 10 trades, let's say 20 trades, all the 20 trades needs to be opened on exactly same principle. Okay, so all rules are the same, technique is the same, exactly the same, everything. Okay, and as well stop loss, take profit and exit should be well defined, because where you're placing your stop loss is very important. How, when and why you will be taking your profits, and of course when you will be exiting the market. All those are big things that needs to be well defined over there, and you have to write them down. Okay, so you have to grab a piece of paper, okay, and write down step by step, explain it. Why stop loss there, when, why. Okay, then take profit, when you will start taking your profit. Okay, why you will take profit, and what you will do with the trade. Will you put it on break even? Will you take profit? Will you let it run? When you will let it run? Okay, and of course exit. Why will you exit? How you will exit? What the structure needs to give you before you will exit, or how the chart needs to look like when you are about to exit the chart. Okay, so all these are the things that you will have to well define, and really you will have to write it down. I didn't do that at the beginning in my career. And I'm really sad that I didn't start that earlier, writing those things down, because I was just freestyling. I was freestyling constantly, and I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. Okay, and you also will not be able to journal your trades. Okay, so you have a lot of problem by journaling your trades if you will not have those 4 rules strictly write down. Why? Because if you will be journaling, then you will exactly know what you did wrong, when you did it, and so on. If you have all those rules constantly the same. If not, then you don't know why you enter the trade in, I don't know, in Aussie CAD. Why did you enter the USD CAD? Why did you enter the Euro USD? Okay, then you will be struggling and you won't be able to find the trading error, and that's really important. Okay, and the third thing is the time frame. Which time frame will you pick? Will you be trading on 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, monthly? Okay, that totally depends on you. Depends on your lifestyle. Are you having a job? What would you like to do with the trading? Are you having a lot of time? Would you like to sit in front of the computer whole day? Are you here in this business because you want a freedom? These are all the things that need to be well defined over there, and then you'll have to pick the time frame that suits with you. I really love to stay on the 4 hour, or let's say my rule is a 4 hour time frame. Why? Because I came into this business because of the freedom. I want the freedom and I want to make money. Okay, these are my key factors why I start with this business, and based on that I choose the 4 hour time frame. Okay, I have 8 hours before I will take any decision, before I can do anything. So I can go to sleep, I can sleep well. I really don't care. I don't need to wake up in the middle of the night checking my trades, taking my decisions, and so on. No, I can completely lay down and sleep very well. This is what I want. Okay, and of course, if I will go somewhere, I can go during the week, on the lunch, on the diner, whatever I want to do. I can go shopping, and I don't need to walking everywhere and just staring into my phone, right? This is the reasons why I just love the 4 hour time frame. I have enough time for everything and I don't need to rush. And what is the most important, charts, they are very stable, patterns doesn't change that fast, and I have a lot of time to take a decision or do decision. And after all, what is the most important, I can make a lot of money there with 4 hour. This is the most important factor, with peace but a lot of money. Okay, and of course what you have to do is well define your risk management. Okay, calculate it. Risk management is very important because you will have to find the money, or you will have to accept the money which you are willing to risk to find out if the next trade is going to be a winner or a loser. Okay, so this is the most important, if not the number one rule in trading, risk management. This is why I'm keep repeating that, stick to the risk management. Okay, because if you will not be sticking to risk management, what you'll do, immediately trading errors will appear. You will start closing your trades too early. Okay, you will make rash decisions. Okay, and what could happen, the worst case scenario, the fear will activate. And what else can happen? The worst thing could happen in trading is your trade will be stopped out on break even or even stop loss, and then it will go into your direction. So these are the big things which are really important to keep you profitable and professional trader. What is the most important? All right. So the risk management, why to have a low risk is very important, or normal risk, let's say like that, or the risk that you can accept, or a risk that you're willing to lose. Because if you will trade with this amount of money, which you truly accept to lose, then you will not activate your self-defense mechanism to kick in. Okay, so there will be no fear. Your hands will not be shaking. You will sleep very well. Okay, and all those are factors that are really important to make a good trading decision. Because if you will tap into those fears, then you will not make a good decisions. You make really bad decisions. Okay, so I really hope that you guys understand that very well, because it's so important. So important. So we have a couple of questions. Let's see. US oil short. Yes, we will watch US oil short as well. We will have a quick look on the charts. DXY long, we'll watch that one. Hello, joining you all the way from India. It's almost a minute. That's good. That's great. Just don't fall asleep. Okay. Yeah, I will show you a couple of my setups now, but as I can see, you guys don't want to hear this important stuff to become a professional trader. So let me share one more thing with you. I really would love that you guys will understand me and know what I'm trying to share with you. You will have to track your trades. Okay, so why tracking and journaling your trade is so important? Because if you can imagine how you could be a leader or how you could be a project manager with not tracking your decisions, with not tracking your progress, with not tracking what to do, how to do, when to do, and after all, how you will end the project successfully if you don't track it properly. You cannot have everything in mind. So this is why trading journal is so important. Without journaling, you won't be able to be successful. Why? Because if you're journaling your trades, if you do a mistake today, tomorrow, whatever, on the Saturday, Sunday, you can take a look on the previous week and analyze what you did wrong in the previous week, and make sure that you will not repeat those exactly the same mistake in the current week. So that will speed up your success. Otherwise, what could happen? You can be making the same exactly mistake as you did previous week. You will do it this week, and then you will do it next week, and you will be repeating it for a month, maybe or two. And after 2 months, you will realize, oh gosh, I just did exactly the same mistake for 2 months. Okay, then you will get yourself in trouble. You'll probably be already losing your account. But for me, for us, what we are doing, what I teach my traders, they have to journal their trades if they want to be successful. Why? We will exactly know where they are doing their trading errors and how fast they can improve it. The most important thing. Okay, and then what will happen? They will grow. They will make and grow their accounts really nice and steadily. This is how you can make money then for a living. Alright. Okay, so if there are any questions, guys, just feel free to use the live chat. I will answer all the questions, but we will slowly end this lesson, and I will go and show you the charts. I will definitely talk about the oil, as you are already mentioned there in the chat, and I will show you as well my charts and what we are trading inside of the academy. What are our setups for this week? We slightly changed it a little bit since Sunday. US 30, yes, we will do US 30 as well. Okay, so let's go then straight to the charts and the setups that you are willing to see. Do you cut your trade if you see pattern change? No. I cut my trade only if I see the counter setup. So for example, if I have the sell and the buy setup will appear, or my rules for buy will appear, then I will cut my trade or close it on a break even. That depends. Okay, so let's go to my charts now. So what I see over there with the Aussie Chief is we are at the bottom of the structure, and I do anticipate that this chart will go more higher. But what is the problem over there? There is still no momentum, as you can see. Okay, price is still struggling. Okay, there could be a nice one more leg to downside, and then we will start its way to the upside. So what we have to do, we have to watch it, how the price will behave around the trend line, then we will go for another leg to the upside. Okay, that's gonna be the Aussie Chief. The next one, Aussie New Zealand, same there. As I have mentioned on Sunday, the setup is still the same. Why I'm not buying? Because this is not making sense for buying. This could still do something like this, and then go up, and then go down for the bigger correction, and then it will go up if do so. But I don't see this movement. I see it going down back at the previous low. But of course, next move, once we will start moving, the chart will tell us exactly what the price is going to do. If there will be the confirmation for more upside, or we will be going to the downside. New Zealand Chief. We are at the bottom of the structure, so let's see what this is trying to do as well. I think this is going to go another leg lower, and then it will go higher. Setup, it's not ready as it stands right now. I don't like it. There is no momentum, and I'll just rather leave it for next couple of hours, or let's say a day. Probably this will be a day. Euro GBP, we've been sellers. Okay, so in the academy we sold this one from the top over there, we sold it, and now the price is not moving as it needs to move. What we have to do is we have to keep an eye on it and see how it behaves. But what I think, this price will go for another leg higher, and then we'll see the drop to the downside. Okay, there's still possibility that we will go and break this top. This will just give us then the 1, 2, 3 nice flat formation for more downside. So very possible that we will see a wave to the upside of there. So if you have the rules, if you know how to trade it, of course this is a nice potential trade to go for a long first. Okay, so long, I think you can make nice money over there, at least back to break that top minimum. Okay, fast trade, probably this will be the daily trade. Pound Aussie is still struggling there, and that looks like a nice buy setup. Okay, that could be a nice buy stop, and this will start to go for another leg higher, and then we'll see another reverse to the downside. USD CAD, this is what we've been talking on Sunday. Setup is still the same, nothing has changed, and we will go to the upside probably in the upcoming days. Aussie CAD, yeah, this is the setup that we took. Setup is still here. This is from the academy. We've been talking about this setup since yesterday, and the price bounced off nicely. We are still holding the trade, and we will see how this will develop. Possibilities for these trades are still that the price will go up and then go for another leg lower, and then can bounce to the upside again. But we will have to watch it closely now how this is trying to develop, and of course then we will then we will decide. Okay, this is why our community stands for. We can ask what the other traders think about, and of course they are trading the same way, so decisions should be clear. Pound CAD, same there, very wonderful chart. It's going upside. Okay, this is nicely visible. So what do we have over there? We found that this is a nice 1 to 3 pattern, and the chart is about to push higher. Okay, very nice. I think it's more than clear where this chart is heading to, and try to find and take some buys. I think minimum the break of this top is what we will have over there. Okay, the next one, EuroCAD. Oh, see, I just left those setups over there. So you have a bonus now on this webinar. So this is the setup that we took again. It's going upside nicely. There's a nice reaction. So I think we will see a nice extension all the way back to this high over there. So I will just delete this arrow. This is since Sunday. Okay, so I think we were discussing about EuroCAD on Sunday. So if you go back and watch the previous recording, you will learn something as well. Okay, so nice trade. Oops, sorry, not this one. Nice trade. So what you can do for the general public, if you know how to trade it, if you have the strategy to trade it, you still can get a nice opportunity to trade it all the way back at the top. New Zealand CAD, same there. Okay, it's going up nicely. There's the potential of a very nice setup, and 2 or 3% can be easily made. Price should go back at the trend line at least. Move could be similar like this one, so that means it could take up a couple of weeks, let's say like that. Okay, so this is a monthly trade probably, but we will see how it develops. It should go up, a couple of corrections. You can add more trades or even take off profits over there and then add more trades and so on. That totally depends on your trading strategy or your methodology, what and how you are trading. Okay, but definitely there is a nice potential to go back at the trend line, so make sure you will grab some profit out of it. Euro USD, same there. This one is about to go higher. We are watching the dollar to go higher. Okay, not sorry, higher, lower. Dollar should go lower, and Euro USD is why we will see the push to the upside over there. We are already into this trade, and we'll see how it plays out. Okay, for now it's doing very nice. We will just have to go to sleep and see how it will be tomorrow. There shall be some profits. New Zealand USD, same there. Bounces off nicely. Trade is already heading. And what you can do, you can watch even lower time frames, see how it plays out. If you have the strategy, of course, you will probably find a lower time frame pullback, and you can keep adding. It should go at least back at the previous stop. Okay, it's a nice trade, or at least back at the trend line. I really don't recommend anyone to be a buyer around the trend line, so you have to make sure that you get into the trade earlier. Okay, pound USD, same there. It's still pushing. As you can see, we are buying the Euro USD, New Zealand USD, pound USD, and USD CAD. Okay, so those are the charts that we are buying. So why we are buying Euro USD, New Zealand USD, and pound USD? This is the reason, because of the dollar. Dollar is going down, and that's the reason why we are focusing on these three pairs to go up. Okay, and USD Chief, this one is still struggling over there, and I think we will see extension to more to the upside. Okay, setup still there, but what is the possibility over there? This could be a running flat, so this can go a little bit higher and then go lower, just break the low, and then it will turn to the upside. So be very careful if you're having the trade as we are having over there. Just make sure that you keep your eyes on that the chart will not go, or that the chart will not turn and hit you with us losing trade. Okay, so make sure you track it, but definitely wave to the upside is the priority over there. USDN, same there. This chart has to go lower, so keep an eye over there. At least this is something that I do expect. If there it will be the expanded flat, then we can expect another leg higher. So be careful and watch it how it develops. But definitely what we are doing, we are currently trading this movement. Why? Because the potential is over there, the price can go lower back at the previous low. So that's the first main reason why we are aiming for this setup. And of course we will see how it develops. For now it's doing very nice, but it needs more time. We can't say anything, just watch for the more downside on USDN. Alright, and CAD yen is at the top, and definitely we are anticipating this very nice and big move to the downside. Okay, we will keep an eye and see how it's gonna play out. Okay, so any questions? What would you love me to analyze for you? I can see there are the question for US oil short, DXY long. What else? US 30. Okay, we'll watch this one as well. You guys can just use the live chat. I can see both chats from those who are watching me on TradingView and for those who are watching me on YouTube, so just feel free to use it. Okay, but first let's go with those questions that were first. US oil short. Okay, so let's see what the US oil short is doing. Yes, we'll go. US 30, please. Yes, just stay patient. I will go first step by step, as you can see already in the chat. First, I will go with the US oil short. Okay, so let's check the US oil short. US oil short, where is it? I didn't watch it for since very long, so what the chart is trying to do over there. Yeah, very possible. US oil can be a nice short. Why? This seems like a expanded flat over there, and this could drag all the way back at this low over there. Very possible scenario. Or what the price can do, it can even go and correct over there, and then it will continue to push more higher. But for this you have a lot of time, so this will gonna take up for about a week before you will see this next move to the upside over there. So far away, and let's stick to the sell first and see how it plays out. DXY long, no, I don't think the DXY is the long currently as it stands right now. Okay, so we will see. I think what the price will do in the lower time frame, it will correct over there and it will still drag more lower. Okay, that's very possible. Or what it can do, it can go up a little bit, tag the trend line, and then still has to come lower. I don't think that we are totally going and reverse outside the structure. So this is what I don't see. I still see that we will at least stay in this correction, but for now I think that we will go and drop as it stands right now from the current standpoint, and look, it will go more downwards. That's the reason why we are buying pound USD and New Zealand USD and Euro USD. These are the reasons, because of this DXY. Okay, US 30. So here it goes, your US 30. Let's see what the price is trying to do over there. I think still the downside. Okay, so that's the structure for more downside. I don't see this is a breakthrough. Okay, not momentum. It's not good over there. But if the price will do something like this over there, then yes, we can go for this next leg to the upside, because this will become one huge structure. Not like this. Sorry, like this. Okay, this will become, but we need something like this. We need a confirmation. Okay, so if we don't get this kind of confirmation over there, then we will not have another push to the upside. So what I would rather, if I was you, I would rather go and stick for another leg to the downside. Okay, this is what I would rather stick to. Okay, there are currently no confirmations for more upside, but if the confirmation appears, we will go for another leg higher. So you have to be very cautious over there that the price will not take you out with any bad entry point. Anyway, this is not a spot for buying. If you are buying, you should be in the trade earlier before touching the trend line. But once we touch the trend line, you should not be the buyer anymore. You should rather stick to the sell. There are more chances that you will have a better entry point if you go with the sell. Okay. So do we have any more questions? Okay, so I will end the webinar over there. So make sure that you guys will follow, and for those who are watching me on YouTube, make sure that you will hit that like button and leave a comment under the video if you find that video helpful, and especially the stuff that I was sharing at the beginning of the webinar. So those 4 key factors that I'm trying to say. Okay, so these are the 4 key factors of your success. Okay, so this is how your success needs to look like. If you will grab those 4 key points, and if you write them down on the list of paper, define it very well, then there are no doubts that you will not become a successful trader. But you have to well define it, make sure that they are back tested really well, and no fear. Okay, you will be a successful trader. There are no doubts that you will become one of the successful traders. Okay, so guys, if you would love to join our trading academy as well, you can go to my TradingView profile. You will find the link attached over there. And for those who are not following me over there, make sure that you follow me as well on TradingView. I usually post the trading ideas over there. And yeah, if I go to the website, there is the website. You can go straight to the website, find the membership level that fits with you, and I will add you into our community. So in our community, there is where I post the setups. You can ask whatever you want. We will help you build your trading plan. We will give you the spreadsheet where you will be journaling your trade. It's fully automated and it's really helpful. And of course, this is something that you will have to share with us. So only the way like that we will be able to help you and improve your trading success. Okay, and of course you'll get all the educational videos. We are already recording the mindset educational videos. Okay, mindset is really important in the trading. So these are all the benefits that you will get if you will become one of our members. All right, so here's where I will end the webinar. So if you guys have any questions, let's leave that chat open and stream for the next couple of minutes for a quick Q&A, and then we will end the live streaming over there. Kindly, can you see Chief Yen? Of course, I can see the Chief Yen. Okay, so let me just go to the. Just a second. Chief Yen. Let's see the Chief Yen. Where is it? Over there. So Chief Yen. Yeah, that's still tricky trade. Okay. I don't watch it currently because it didn't fulfill my rules for to watch it. Let's say like that way. But what I see over there is that there it will be another correction and another push to the upside, and we'll see final the wave to the downside. I really don't see that the price will go to the downside as it stands right now. Okay, so but if it will do so, my rule is that I have to skip it. Okay, in case if the Chief Yen drops from as it stands right now, I have to skip it because my rules are not fulfilled over there, and I will not push the trade over there as it stands right now. Okay, what I will have to do is I will have to wait for another leg higher, or in case if it drops, what I will do, if it drops, I will wait for another correction and then I will take a trade, and then I will join the movement all the way back to the downside. But based on my experiences, usually those charts which behaves like that doesn't drop the downside, so there are no any fear of missing out. But anyway, we should not feel the fear. Okay, in case if this drops down, we just simply move and go to the next setup or next chart. Okay, so another question there is, do you think we are in recession? Do you think economy will be more bad in the coming months? Yeah, definitely the economy will be bad in the upcoming months. We are entering the recession, but that should not affect your trading. Your trading should not be affected by those recessions. You should still take the opportunity. What would be good that during the recession there will be the fast movements. So you have to take the opportunity, take the trade, and take the money out of this recession. Okay, so but what you should not do, I do not recommend you watch the recession and so on, because it could build you some fear in your behavior or in your emotions. Sorry, you can build some fear, and then you will be opening your trades based on fear and based on that you know what the market is about to do. Okay, so nobody knows what the market will do. Okay, anything can happen, and try to think that way. If you will be trading in this state of mind and truly accept and believe that anything can happen, and the recession during the recession, anything, it's possible. All opportunities are open, and if you think that way, if you trade that way, you will make more money. Definitely. Last request, natural gas. All right, let's have a quick look on natural gas. I don't think that I have it over there. Oh yes, I have it. Whoa, I didn't know that I was watching it. So natural gas, what the hell is this chart doing? Okay, this chart can go for a little bit up, so buy it's possible, but be careful, it can do running flat another leg lower, and then it can go up. But definitely you should be already the buyer. If you are the buyer, you're doing very well. Okay, you're doing very well, but I will not be entering buy right now. If you are buying it from somewhere there, from the lower spots, you did very nice. You should hold it. Okay, that the price will probably go and correct on lower time frame, and then it will push for another leg higher. But then definitely you should be watching it closely, and even if need so, you should close it, because this could be the running flat and another leg lower can appear, and then the final wave to the upside will appear. But if you're investing on long term, then you should not be worried over there. This chart should go higher. Okay, this will go and lose its momentum, and then definitely it has to drag higher. Okay, but if you're trading, I think it's better to trade something else. If you're not in the trade already from the bottom, as I have shown you over there, if you're not in the trading from somewhere there, then rather don't get into the trade. Or if you're not in the trade, rather wait for the pullback, correction or pullback. Okay, so this is the correction, or the pullback could be something like this, and then another leg higher. This will be the last opportunity over there. Okay, that's about the natural gas. You are welcome. Okay, so I will slowly end the webinar over there. So guys, if you would love to share the webinar with anyone who is about to learn something new, then make sure you share it with him. Alright, so thank you for joining me today on this webinar. I hope that the information and techniques that I have shared with you will help you achieve your financial freedom. And of course, if you have any question or would like to learn more about my service and my academy, please visit my website tradewithmaster.eu, and of course you can contact me over the email. You can send me the private message on TradingView as well. Alright, so remember that the financial markets can be unpredictable, but with the right strategy and techniques you can maximize your profits and achieve your financial goals. So thank you for joining me today, and I really look forward to hearing about your success in the future. Take care and enjoy your day. Bye bye everyone.